I'm a first generation Puerto Rican in terms of that. And I think what happened there is I got to see that sometimes people weren't getting proper care because they didn't understand what they were saying. And sometimes mistreated or misdiagnosed because they didn't know what they were saying. So that's right. And asthma. So my uncle had he passed away, but he had asthma. And I was always in there trying to help him out to kind of help his asthma get managed. And that's it. After that, I said, I'm going to become a doctor. I can do this. It's an ACO. That's the term that everybody uses. And it's a way to kind of bring physicians together to kind of better manage a patient through the whole maze of medicine. Because a lot of times, you do your piece, she does her piece, I do my piece, and no one's talking to each other. And the patient sometimes gets lost because of that. So, and if we had access to that information, I think the patient would get better care in terms of figuring out what they have, make sure their meds are filled, and make sure we're treating them in the right places, not going to the emergency room, getting admitted, because that breaks down everything we're trying to do. So the Accountable Care Organization is more of a coordination of care, and doctors are responsible for that patient's care. We have the Greater Buffalo United IPA, and that's the 50 physician groups. Then we have what we call the GBUACO, which is the ACO. That's the 500 physicians of all different networks. Then we have GBUAHN, which is a health home that has we have over 7,500 members, and we're the 6th largest in New York State. Then we have GBUAHN LLC, which is the real estate arm, which owns the real estate that we're in. And then the last thing is a non-for-profit, a 501c3 that does charity work. And we did a golf tournament. We do it every year. And I think last year we raised about almost like $30,000.
Yeah,
that we give back to the community with charity stuff. So we're dealing with a lot of different individuals. Not only the community, we have immigrants that come in, and we do immigrant care in terms of making sure they get their exams, they get vaccination before, and showing them how they get into the system in terms of getting the Medicaid and getting things activated so that they continue to get care. And also connected to the different systems in the area that they may actually need access to. And again, what the health home does too is we speak 16 languages. So it becomes easier because Somali, Congo, Swahili, all those languages are teams within our system speak Arab, Spanish.
It's called an X ride, and what I've done is I've placed the machine in X mode. So what X mode does, once you put it in X mode, they give you a countdown.
So it depends. So if it's GBUAHN, so to fall into GBUAHN, you have to have Medicaid, and you have to have 2 chronic diseases. And with 2 chronic diseases could be hypertension and diabetes, like we talked about. It could be depression, obesity. It could be high cholesterol, obesity. So it could be asthma, obesity. So there's all those factors that qualify you, and that's it. You become a member there, and we screen you. We go through a whole intake, and then you get what we call a personal health navigator that'll follow your care. And we always try to bucket people, put them into groups that where people, if you speak Arab, and we have an Arab, that's the person that we're more inclined to have manage that patient. So that's one thing. If it's on the medical side, which is urban family practice, the first floor, it's if you have any types of insurance, and even if you don't have insurance, we adjust to make sure that people get through the door. And then that's it. You come in, register, we take your information, and we see patients here.
Anything else up there, Ivan, or no?
It's been phenomenal. Not only do you create jobs, okay, but a couple of things have happened is because of that impact, it's actually cut emergency room and inpatient care. So the savings, it's actually saved the government money because we're directing people or managing people that were lost, that were showing in emergency rooms and getting admitted for the wrong reasons. So we've actually cut that. One of the things that we've done is we've taken members that come in through GBUAHN and they get all their stuff done, they get their medical care, they get all these things, and then they work. Then we give them a job. So we've hired some individuals that now work for us.